Hi Aries, welcome to December 2017. There's tremendous firepower here for you in December with so many planets in your sister fire sign Sagittarius, bringing the action to long distance travel, overseas travel, higher education, marketing your products and services to the world, using the internet to promote your work or business, your spirituality, your philosophy, your truth, your wisdom, your beliefs. Venus enters this area right on the 1st, and Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, makes a gorgeous trine, harmonious energy flow, to Neptune on the 2nd. And this is present at the Gemini full moon on the 3rd. Now this wonderful healing Jupiter-Neptune harmonious aspect is exact on December 2nd and then May 25th and August 19th, 2018. So this energy is going to be around for a while. And this is exciting. This is good news. Now, Mercury takes his turn to retrograde for the last time of the year, December 3rd through the 22nd. So right before the Gemini full moon, on the 3rd, Mercury goes retrograde first, then the full moon is exact a few hours later, on the 3rd of December. So this is a really interesting completion for the year that we have the ruler of the Gemini full moon taking his turn to reverse, and that is a message to slow down and really think about what you're doing as well as what you're saying, because the Gemini full moon falls in that area of communication for you: speaking, writing, teaching, voicemail, email, Instagram, Facebook, using social media. And with Mercury retrograde, we know that miscommunication can happen. But it is interesting because it does show that you have tremendous power in your words. So what you say carries a lot of weight here in December. And we have the Gemini full moon on the 3rd, and both lights, the sun and the moon, are being T-squared by Neptune, which is another message to slow down and take your time with what you're saying and doing, because when Neptune challenges planets, he makes things foggy and hazy and unclear. And so you can be thinking that, hey, what I just put on Facebook is cool, and then you get feedback that's people are misunderstanding what you're saying, or they took it the wrong way, and you're like, what's the deal? And I thought I was being clear, and I thought this was a good share, something good to share. And so be aware that with Neptune challenging both lights at the Gemini full moon right out of the gate as you go into December, and with Mercury retrograde, the ruler of Gemini, communication will be challenged, and the message is to slow down a bit and really take a look at what you're saying, what you're writing, as well as any trips you have planned these first few weeks in December. You want to make sure that you're going over the details and making sure that everything is lined up the way you believe it to be, because with Neptune involved in it, things we believe to be true may not be true. And that is notorious with Neptune challenging the moon and the sun at the time of the full moon. And it's like the universe is playing games with us, and testing our sense of humor to see if we have a good sense of humor or not. And how are we going to navigate these energies of illusion, delusion, fog, haze, being fooled. There's also that chance of deception as well. So if any, Nigerian prince kings are offering you millions of dollars if you'll only send them, $1,000 of your money, just know that it's not true. So anything that seems too good to be true at this time of the month is probably not. And so you definitely want to be alert to, the words you're putting out, the messages you're putting out, but also what are the message you're receiving from those in a foreign country or other people, and how true and real is it? Now, this is a very spiritual time. So if you're using this energy for creativity, and you're using this energy to, in your work, for any creative projects that you have, or meditation, excellent. Mercury does rule your area of health, so that's another message from the universe here in December for you to really, take your time, don't be in a hurry, and practice extreme self-care, taking really good care of you, taking care of business, taking care of what you need to get done so that you're feeling good and energized and excited about the energy in here for you. Now, your ruler enters Scorpio on the 9th. Your ruling planet Mars enters Scorpio on the 9th, and that's going to bring the action to your money, shared resources, your partner's money, other people's money. Jupiter is there in harmonious energy flow with Neptune. So this is really good for financial gain or cutting out debt, eliminating debt. This is a good time to refinance or eliminate debt and increase your prosperity that can be coming to you through other people, through your partner. Maybe your partner is getting a year-end bonus that is absolutely fabulous for the family, and you're seeing more money. Now, the Sagittarius new moon on December 18th is amazing. This is an incredibly uplifting and inspiring energy for you. We have 5 planets in Sagittarius at the time of the new moon. Mercury, Venus, the moon, the sun, and Saturn right at the end, all in harmonious energy flow with Uranus. Now, this is an excellent time for you to upgrade your skills, learn a new skill, get some more training in something you want to do so that you're getting ready to move up in what you do when Saturn crosses into Capricorn on December 20th, which is solstice. Happy winter in the northern hemisphere and happy summer in the southern hemisphere. And so that's a power day in itself. This is a really powerful month, and there's tremendous positive energy in here for you because the planets are favoring you and lighting your way. And it is about really listening to your intuition, listening to your knowing, trusting your instincts, and being open to new pathways, new opportunities that are coming to you through higher learning, higher consciousness, meditation, retreat, dreams, other people that may live in a distance from you. And this is so supportive to the Aries because it's all in harmonious energy flow with Uranus in Aries and with Saturn right at the end there in Sagittarius. It's time to look at, say, what your story has been, for the last few years? What have you learned since 2014 when Saturn entered Sagittarius? What have you learned about yourself and your spirituality and your wisdom and your truth? And how are you using this energy to create the life that you want? Now, this is a wonderful time to go after your goals once Mercury goes direct. Now, for those of you looking for work, if some job opportunities come in during Mercury retrograde, absolutely take them if you've been out of work, or take one. But make sure you really look at things, because we are challenged here with that Neptune at the beginning of the month. And with Mercury retrograde, we can look at something and think it's like really great. And then we come back because we got some more information in. We have some more information here. And then we look at it and go, wait a minute, maybe this isn't the right fit for me. So, be discerning and take your time with your choices. The universe is asking for you to, take your time with what you're doing. And, with your ruler in Scorpio, what's the truth? What's really going on? Let's get to the bottom of things here. Let's get to the bottom of what's really going on, because there could be a lot of hype with this beautiful Jupiter-Neptune, everybody singing Kumbala, and you have all this fire energy in Sagittarius, which can also be, exaggeration. That's the shadow side of Sagittarius, is exaggerating things. Something's this big, but we make it this big. Oh, it's a big opportunity, but it could be a little opportunity. And so you want to make sure that you're really looking at things, at whatever you're choosing and deciding, and making sure it's right for you. Then, of course, Mercury goes direct on the 22nd, and now we have Venus entering Capricorn on Christmas Day. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. And now we have Venus in Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn. The Sun entered on the 20th, on the solstice. Saturn entered on the 19th into Capricorn, right after the new moon. And so now you have the Sun, Saturn, and Venus all in Capricorn. Now, Saturn comes home when he's in Capricorn because he rules Capricorn. This is where he's the happiest. And this is bringing the action to your career and your destiny in the world, what you do in the world. And so it moves from uplifting, inspiring, let's party, Sagittarius, to what's the truth, where's your integrity, what's really going on, duties and responsibilities, serious, somber Saturn in that area of your profession and what you do in the world. So you may be feeling, even at Christmas and the end of December, really focused on your career and your objectives and your goals. And that's absolutely right on, because with Saturn camped out here, and he's going to be in Capricorn longer than he was in Sagittarius, almost 3 years, in this area of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, what you do in the world. Having him here in this area of your life, you're going to be working on moving up in whatever you do. Now, wherever Saturn is, it is where, he examines and tests whatever he touches. And so for those of you born in March, the first, few days of March, Saturn's going to be testing you and testing what you're doing and testing your objectives, testing your goals in life. And it's good because Saturn is the one that gets you to what you want. He doesn't give you anything like Jupiter does. It's like with Jupiter, breathe and receive. Saturn makes us earn everything, but he's the one that delivers you to your success. And so if he tests you, it's because something needs to be fixed or addressed. And I'll go into this more when I do the January and the year ahead, because January is a very busy month, and we have the first eclipse in January, right at the end of January. And so I will go into detail in the January time frame about Saturn and how important he is, because this is about you moving up in what you do. And there's going to be a lot of energy in there for you to move up in what you do in the end of December and all of January and, 2018 and so on. And so, this is a time where you have an opportunity to really connect with who you are and what really matters to you, and your spiritual foundation and your philosophy. And with a strong philosophy, we can overcome any challenge or setback. It's the key. And so here's an opportunity for you to really look at what you believe. We don't get what we want, we get what we believe. What do you believe is true for you? What do you believe is possible? Focus on what you want, not the opposite. Don't focus on lack. That's the opposite of what you want. You can't get what you want if you're focused on the opposite. Stay focused on your objectives. Stay focused on your goals, and you will make them happen. Now, for some of you, you're going to find that December is a really robust time for your career, the business that you own, or awesome promotion opportunity coming in here for you. But it will be earned. Anything you get here in December or January will be earned. It will be reward for hard work. It will be the reward of your hard work and effort. That's what Saturn pays out. Saturn pays out reward for perseverance, patience, effort, striving, and he delivers. So for some of you, you're getting a promotion in here in December, and you are moving up in what you do. For some of you, you may find that you need to change what you're doing. It's time to move in a new direction. It's time to start something new. If you're not feeling satisfied in what you're doing or happy about what you're doing, this is an energy to make the changes that you need to get into something that's right for you. Money looks good. I'm definitely seeing an increase in prosperity in here, financial prosperity for you in December, going into January. And, it can be money that's paid out to you, some sort of bonus, some sort of surprise, inheritance that you may get, financial gain that you didn't know was going to be there. And it's excellent. So we know that the money is increasing. The money could also increase through the work that you're doing. So that the business that you own is bringing in more earned income, or the job that you're in is bringing you more money. You're getting more money, and you're also keeping more money because you're lowering expenses. And, that's amazing and awesome. Now, for those of you available for love, you could find love through the work that you're doing, your career. It could be someone at work. It could be any social activities that you're going out in December. So it's real exciting to get you out and have fun and, see, who you connect with and who is brought by your path. But I wouldn't be surprised if you met someone through work, through what you're doing, whether it's a business you own or a company you work for or a new job you get into. You could find that there's love there for you and connection. And for those of you coupled, it's going to improve after the 9th when Mars enters Scorpio. and you'll find that you're really harmonizing together and celebrating together these beautiful holidays and time off that you're getting to celebrate your relationship and connection, and the sex will improve too after the 9th of December, and you could find that it's you're very sexually active after the 9th of December here, and that's always good news for any relationship, especially if you want to get pregnant. There's that possibility as well to happen for those of you coupled. And just watch your health those first few weeks. Make sure you're taking good care of you, getting plenty of rest, not pushing, going with the flow, and you're going to find that the stars are aligning for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing Google Plus and my videos. Aries, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we would love to have you. Please do. So until next time, Aries, the stars are aligning for you. And it's spiritual, and it's creative, and it's exciting, and it's fun. So dream and plan and get ready to achieve.